Let's see how long I can awkwardly sit here and not say anything. Except I just said something. Hey friends. I feel like I mean, as much as I try not to start that way, because I've noticed that I do it like all the time. As much as I try not to start with, hey friends, because friend is an I, not an A. So friends versus friends. Yeah. As much as I try not to start with that, it happens. It's habit. It is what it is. I'm from the South, so that's what you get. When you're from the South, those kind of things are ingrained in you, so there's nothing you can do about it. So, hey friends. Hope y'all are doing well. It's August 26th. Yeah, I'm doing okay. It's been a rough week. And I'm not going to go into it here because it's been rough. But anyway, hope y'all are doing well. August 26th. Yes, let the party begin. Y'all, it is, when I was thinking about today, the post is, not the post. See, my mind's like all scattered mess. It's last Monday in August, and when I made my post today, or when I was thinking about them yesterday, what I would post today, I was sitting there thinking about, can you believe that in a month there'll be fall? And like I said, I think last week, it's weird how Montana just clicks like that. It knows that fall's on its way, so it just automatically, you know, starts changing the seasons. Last week we were in the 90s. Guess what? Today, I mean, I don't even know what the temp is. It's probably like mid 70s or so. Either way though, every single morning I get up and I open the windows, turn off the air, because I have to sleep with the air on at night. Anyway, I get up and I turn off the air, open the windows. And usually by 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I'm shutting the windows, turning the air on because it gets hot. Today, I got up, I opened the windows. It didn't last long because I shut the windows and kept the air off because I found myself underneath a blanket. It was cold inside. Now, it actually felt warmer outside than it did inside. That's what's nice about being in townhomes is we have someone on each side of us that kind of insulates us, and then we have like a shaded backyard, and for the most part our front is shaded, so it's nice there. But either way, this week we're only looking at like mid 70s or so, so I think that, you know, fall is on its way here in Montana. So hopefully you guys had a great weekend and good week since I saw y'all last Monday. Kind of an update, because I know I've talked about it my past few lives. The whole car situation, we went this last Monday, or not this last Monday, we went this last, I want to say Wednesday night. Told y'all my earrings are twisted up. I'm just going to have to leave it what it is. I've mentioned in the past, Philip's brother works with Hyundai. So we get a, as far as I can tell, they've got the best discount with friends and family. So we get a good, I mean, I don't want to say decent, we get a good discount with Hyundai. We buy a new vehicle. So we went to the one dealership that we have in town. The selection is slim to none. Like, I want to cry because we're only available for, or the discount is only available for like 2019s. They had like 6 options. 6. Yeah. So, we're still looking, debating, figuring out what we're going to do. Philip did take the Jeep in last week for diagnostics, which was another fiasco or whatever. We were told that he took it in on Tuesday, told they'd have the part on Thursday, So you took it early Thursday to have the part put in, only to pick it up that evening to hear that they sent the part to another dealership, so they weren't able to install it. So no work has been done on our vehicle. And what we've learned is that the part that we're looking to have replaced is because some kind of pump, engine pump or whatever, air conditioning, engine pump, I don't know cars. It's been slowly poisoning us. If we sit in the vehicle with the air conditioning on, the fumes coming in through the vents is slowly poisoning us. So if we don't get that replaced, the check engine light will not come off. Yeah, so there's that. So we're going to get that replaced. It's like 500 bucks total, I think. 500 bucks and some change is what the husband says. Either way, we're going to get that fixed in hopes of just being able to get the check engine light turned off. If we can get the check engine light turned off, then we could possibly trade it in for a new vehicle. Those are hopes. But like I said, I've been a hot mess the past week because there's just so much finagled in this that it's stressful. Being an adult sucks. It just sucks. So because of that, let's make tonight's martini. Last week I said we were going to make the salted banana martini or whatever, but come towards the end of the week I realized, guess what, I did not have caramel vodka. So that meant I need to go to the store, or guess what, I just changed the whole recipe altogether. So instead of the salted banana, we are making the banana cream pie. Banana cream pie. Adulting is hard. Adulting is hard because you think you're doing everything right. You feel like you're doing everything right, and then it doesn't take much to spiral you down and put you in this deep hole of, I mean, you've already got depression and anxiety. It doesn't take much to put you down there. So, whew. In fact, I think there's a Facebook Live in November that I'm going to change, that I have planned, that I'm going to change to discuss this whole depression, anxiety mess that I have discovered I have once coming to Montana. Hey, banana cream pie martini. I'm burping, sorry y'all. Ain't no lady here. Banana cream pie martini, 1 part banana liqueur, 1 part clear cream de cacao, 1 part vodka, 1 part half and half. So I'm gonna make this and we're gonna keep talking. Yeah, it's one of those, it's weird. Growing up, you know, you think that you're gonna have it all together when you're ready to turn 40. Like you're gonna turn 40 and you're gonna have it all together. All 40-year-olds have it together, right? I remember distinctly when I was a teen, looking at my parents. They got it all together. I don't know if they felt like they had it together or what, but I remember distinctly just being completely oblivious to what all my parents had to do. And now, as I'm, turned 40 here in a couple months, realize, guess what? I have nothing together. I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't know what I want to be when I grow up. It doesn't take much to set us back. It's amazing how stressful and clueless I am. Just when you think you have it all together, guess what? Something happens and just messes with your head. It was really hard not to curse there because I really wanted to say something just comes and just F's you up. Yeah. So See, and and that's, I think, what is kind of the beauty of social media, Mom, is that I know 20 years ago you didn't have social media telling everybody what's really going on, or if you did, people weren't being honest. So I think that's something that people really need to be sharing now, is what exactly they're going through, because I know that me, getting ready to turn 40, I'm looking at my friends going, they got it together. I don't know, why don't I have it together? So I think that's something that we really need to be sharing, is the trials and frustrations and mess that we're going through, because that's the only way to really, interact with one another and understand one another. Yep, Banana Cream Pie Martini. I don't know if this was necessarily the right liqueur to use. Banana liqueur, it's super strong, so I would say probably not. But either way, it's really good. But anyway, I do think, and I don't know who would be interested, because I already know that if I do a Facebook Live on me discussing my depression and anxiety, it's going to be me crying for 30 minutes, because I'm a mess. I am a mess. And we have a lot of tough decisions and tough things going on. So, yeah, I don't know who would be interested in that. But here in another month or so, I'm debating whether or not swapping up a Facebook Live. I've planned for that. Okay, so I've spent almost 15 minutes doing that. Alright, so tonight we are making a quick no-bake banana split dessert. I'm super excited about this because, again, it's going to be one of those things that's all mine. Only because the husband has some kind of weird food texture thing where he doesn't like raw bananas, something about the texture, and he doesn't like strawberries, the texture. He likes the flavor of them, you don't like the texture of them. So again, this is going to be one of those desserts that's all mine. Now, I've already kind of done a few things prior, just to speed it along and reduce the noise that it causes. So for the crust, you are going to take 2 cups of graham cracker crumbs, mix it with 1/2 cup of unsalted butter that is melted. You're going to mix that up. You're going to push it into the bottom of your, and it does say specifically a 9 by 13 inch baking dish. Mix up your crumbs and your melted butter, press it into the bottom of your dish, and stick it in the fridge while you are doing the next step. I did this afternoon, so it's been in the fridge all afternoon. So you're gonna do that. For your the next layer, this is kind of a layered dessert. You're gonna do a cream cheese layer. So again, I've kind of cheated a little bit. I've already mixed it, because we all know that my beater's beating up against this metal ball. It's quite noisy. So for a cream cheese layer, you are going to take 12 ounces of cream cheese. You want it at room temperature. 1/4 cup sugar, regular sugar. And I have not done this next part yet. But what you're going to do is, of course I said, you're going to make your crust. Now in a bowl, you mix together the cream cheese and sugar. You're going to beat it together for about 3 minutes until it's light and fluffy. Okay, then you are going to take a 8-ounce thing of Cool Whip, whipped topping if you're cheap and go the generic route. And you're going to fold that together. So 12 ounces of cream cheese, 1/4 cup of sugar. You're going to beat that together for a couple of minutes. Get it to where it's nice and fluffy. Then you are going to fold in your 8 ounces of Cool Whip. Do y'all see that deep breath? Seriously. I've been taking, I am one of those that, as much as I want to meditate and as much as I try hard to journal and all that, I've been doing a lot of deep breathing exercises and just trying to find ways to naturally find my center somewhat. Okay, so once you have folded in that cream cheese and Cool Whip, you're going to take your graham cracker crust, and I don't even know how that did. I'll go back and look on the video on how that did. And then you are going to, let's see, yep, spread this on top of your crust. Seriously, this is one of those like super quick things, and with it being like the end of the summer, of course it's something that you could do all summer. You could do it all year, but I know that if you talk about summer, if you talk about banana splits, the first thing that comes to your mind is summer. You don't really think fall, you don't think winter. Banana splits are a summer thing. In fact, this past weekend when we went grocery shopping, I nearly bought ice cream specifically just to make like a true banana split. And besides my husband's weird like texture thing, who doesn't love bananas, chocolate, strawberries? I mean, come on. Okay, so you're gonna spread that layer on top. Yep. And if I'm ever cook anything for like potlucks or stuff, I promise I'm not sitting here like licking my fingers and stuff. But considering I'm the only person that's gonna eat this, guess what? I don't care. All right, so you spread that on top of your crust. Then you are going to take 3 to 4 bananas sliced. Of course, you could probably just like throw all this down. It's not probably that deep. It's, and this is the reason why I did some of this stuff prior, because I knew that something like this was going to take a bit of time. You're going to slice 3 to 4 bananas. And it says 3 to 4 bananas, but of course I guess that depends on how big your bananas are. That's what she said? Yeah, y'all. It's really hard for me a lot of times to hold back some comments, because I do try and keep this like somewhat like PG, because I don't know who's watching. I don't know who has their volume on. I don't know whose kids are listening in on the background. So I mean, I do try and keep this. But y'all please know I curse a lot. I've got quite the filthy mouth. Yeah, I say a lot, and that really is something that I really am trying to, I focus on a lot, and I'm repeating myself tremendously. Yep. And of course I'm gonna need another whole banana, which isn't gross because now my bananas, or my fingers, feel like they're ooey gooey. Of course, one banana is probably not going to do it. All of my bananas were like super small, so yeah. And I may have like sliced them too big. But again, like, I'm the only one that is eating this, so does it really matter? Yep. So, anyways, you're doing a layer of bananas all the way across. Yeah. It is what it is. It's going in my belly, so does it really matter how pretty it is? You know, there's some people that are like super weird about their food touching, and I don't understand. That's something I don't understand. I completely get how everybody has their little nuances, but your food's going to the same place. What does it matter if your food touches? Anyway, all right, so you got a layer of bananas. Then you are going to top with a layer of 20 ounces, ooh, excuse me, of crushed pineapples. You can get a 20-ounce can of crushed pineapples. Just make sure you drain it really, really, really well. And you are going to, I don't know how you necessarily, I don't know if this is like a, I should like, this is, okay, so this may not be like the best technique. Yeah. Anyways, you're going to take 20 ounces of crushed pineapple. Make sure it is drained. Get all of those juices out. If you don't get those juices out, you are going to end up with a mess of a dessert. And that's the last thing you want, is to cut open a dessert and juices just start running all over the place. Okay, so a layer of pineapple. And then you're going to take, let me make sure before I say it. Yes. Then you are going to take a 20-ounce, 16 ounces. Grab yourself some, a 20-ounce thing of strawberries. And put a layer of strawberries on top. And here's my thing about desserts. Desserts get a bad rap because they're desserts. But if they contain fruits, guess what? That makes them kind of healthy, right? So we got pineapple here. We got strawberries. So does this count as a serving of fruit? Personally, I think so. Yep, so there you go. Just kind of, you know, layer of, and I'm sure there's a better way to do that. Either way, it's not that deep. Because again, it's all going to the same place. You're going to bite into it. I'm just kind of moving this that way, so if I cut into a spot, that every spot or every bite gets a little bit of strawberry. Okay, so banana slices, single layer, then crushed pineapple, then strawberries. Then you are going to take another 8-ounce thing of, I'm throwing Cool Whip all over the place. Then you're going to take another 8-ounce thing of Cool Whip. Y'all, and seriously, I've said it in the past, I could eat Cool Whip straight out of the thing. You're going to spread it on top. No rhyme or reason, I mean, just an even layer on top. And I mean, I'm super excited about this because, again, this is something that is all me. And okay, so it looks like, if I were honest, you're probably going to need a little bit more than 8 ounces on the top. Maybe use less on the layer underneath and just save a little bit so you can use it on the top. I'm one of those that I don't want to see the ingredients. If you tell me to cover something on the top with Cool Whip, I don't want to see the ingredients. I'm going to save this to lick later because it's my favorite. All right, then for the most part you are done. Now it's just all about, you know, really creating your banana split. So cover it with Cool Whip. Then you are going to take about a half cup of walnuts. I'm sure if you prefer pecans, it doesn't really matter. And I'm sure that it didn't really matter if it's a half cup or not. It's just put some nuts on the top. That's it. Doesn't matter. Nuts on the top. Okay. Then, y'all know, if you're having a banana split, the topping. Take some chocolate syrup and drizzle it across the top. Just like that. There you go. And then, guess what? I'm not going to do it right now because I would rather do it a different way. But the recipe does say to top with maraschino cherries. I'm going to wait and take my maraschino cherries out of the jar and slice them up and then put them on top. I'd rather do that than put whole maraschino cherries on, just because I'm cheap and would rather spread my cherries out further, kind of thing. Either way, it is that's it. Then you put it in the refrigerator for about 4 hours or so, and you're good to go. That's it. No bake. You got a solid dessert there. I think that that's like, this is one of those desserts that who would not like it? I mean, come on. You get your fruit. It's awesome. So about 4 hours or so, stick it in the refrigerator. So that means I will stick it in the fridge and I will try it tomorrow for breakfast or lunch. But either way, that is done. There you go. So y'all will hear my feedback on that tomorrow. Next Monday. Like I said, I struggled this past week, so my notes this week are awful. Next Monday, with school, his school started back, so I know a lot of people are, their kids are going to school for the first time, they're learning how to read. So next Monday night, if all goes as planned, we are talking, or I'm sharing some reading activities, some reading tips, little ideas to help make learning how to read easier and more fun. What? See, I just don't understand how people don't like bananas. They are so good. In all honesty, another thing I would add is coconut flakes on the top. Yes. I would mix some coconut. In fact, I'd probably mix some coconut flakes into the Cool Whip before I put that top layer on. Yep, I would do that because I love coconut. So I would put a little bit of coconut in that top layer of Cool Whip. Anyway, there you go. So next Monday night, we're doing we're doing reading activities and tips and ideas to help make learning how to read easier, make reading more fun. And we're going to make lemon cranberry martinis. Sounds good, huh? So anyways, I'll give you all my feedback on this tomorrow. And I thank y'all for joining me this evening and listening to me babble on, not Babylon. It's 2 words. And give me your feedback. What y'all want to see for the next few Facebook Lives, next year Facebook Lives. Give me your martini ideas. I want to hear your feedback. I want to hear what y'all want to see. Just let me know. YouTube, Facebook, Pinterest, Instagram. Go like them, love them, share them. I appreciate y'all so much. I really do. Sometimes you guys are the only ones that I talk to on a Monday. So I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you for giving me this little outlet to share my creativity, give me someone to talk to, even though I'm just sitting here talking to a phone basically, but there's somebody on the other side kind of giving me a little bit of feedback, so I appreciate y'all a ton. Until next Monday, hope y'all have a wonderful week. Hope you have a great rest of your night, and I'll see y'all next week. Bye.